That would hurt.
That would probably kill him.
Nah. So you see him crash out of the wall. Not the same hole you went in.
And then my guy's like, should we get rid of the building and the evidence?
You say that over the intercom or just over the radio?
The radio.
Okay, so you switch your intercom off, and then you say that over the radio. The loudspeaker, yeah.
We don't need to hurt our rep any more than we have.
Well, Carlos.
Actually, you hear that over the radio because he's listening in. You're flying away.
I got the map, guys. Let's get out of here.
No.
Yes, the question. Got it.
The radio was in your pocket when you dropped.
Yeah.
You flew away, and with something in each hand, which was tough. So you had to get this vibroblade sheath and get this shoved somewhere.
No, I'm just gonna say I heard.
Then you can pull the radio out. Then you can pull the radio out if you want.
I'm gonna say we noticed gunfire because we would have seen the laser you fired around that.
You can say anything you want.
Yeah, because it has heat energy.
You can say anything you want.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
That's why we went in there. Perfectly logical.
Oh, excuses.
Yeah. He's already trying to think of some kind of cover story. What are you doing now? You're standing there and you've got your main guns pointed at this dude standing at the door by the limousine and the truck.
I'm gonna walk away and step on the limousine.
Oh, okay. Well, you actually have to move towards him to step on the limousine. It's like you can do a quick crunch and walk away, or you just walk straight across this side of the building and crush the limousine. Either way, whatever, whichever one you want.
Yeah, just walking to the side of the building.
Walk that way. You crush the little truck too.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're crushing everything.
So that they can't get away.
You can just walk away.
Okay.
You find the dude that you killed has been crushed for non-recognition. So.
No.
That's a waste of laser.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys return to your warehouse.
Why is there blood on my foot?
Probably wouldn't be after all that.
No, they wouldn't
You
be.
guys should check this out.
Okay.
I laid a map.
It's a map of the planet.
Hold on. You want to explain the cannon?
Wait, what can?
He is now he put you down. Boom. You need to change your underwear.
But it's like, never do that again.
And that's when you want to explain the cannon thing?
Yeah,
Usually I talk about the pinch in your pants, but I want to explain the can first.
Yeah, he's talking to
Well,
you.
I don't think it'd be that obvious then.
Oh, it's hot. I smell the pinch from here.
You failed your stealth check. Wait, no. You failed your stealth check. He made his. He went to the door. He was getting ready to do distraction. Heard you, looked over your way, and saw you go.
Oh, yeah, no. We were talking about something else.
Oh, okay. I'm
Talk
sorry.
about the piss in his pants.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you said a little bit. Is the word I heard. Which one is this?
Roll me 2d6.
Stealth check.
Volume of feet.
No, we're going to see how much speed you did.
Oh, yes.
You want to roll low.
They've been rolling high lately.
This is just a simple way to determine.
7.
There's enough for it to be visible.
7 gallons.
7.
No, not 7. There's enough for it to be visible on your uniform.
It's like, did you piss yourself, man?
Now, you two wouldn't notice because you're still in your mechs.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are going to have to
You guys turn on the thermals.
No. They wouldn't show up on the thermals.
It would have originally.
Well, maybe back when it happened. That's been like 5 minutes ago. So you guys are just getting out of your mechs. You're landing. And you two have this conversation.
I just know this game's gonna go really poorly now.
What did he say? What did you say to him about kissing himself?
I said, usually I talk about the piss in your pants, but I want to talk about the can.
Okay.
Can we hear this?
No.
Yeah, I guess
They're just talking.
I want to grade myself by talking to you.
Oh.
Walks off.
He walks away in a huff. Back to your quarters, the barracks area, probably.
Since I don't want to explain the whole thing, I just tell everybody that he threw a can and he blew our whole mission.
Okay.
Because of the can.
Because I don't want to explain the entire thing in character. I'm losing the Mexican accent as it is.
Okay.
It's good.
You change. You guys get out of your mechs. You put the map out on your table.
I
It's a map of the planet.
I heard these sleazy guys talking about how much this baronet was willing to pay. I heard something about a Star League, a lost facility, a factory of some kind.
Because this is very interesting to my character.
It's very interesting to all your characters.
Yeah, we're like
Japanese accent.
I out.
Where is is it marked on the map where this facility is?
Yes.
Look for a big
Vaguely.
guy.
It's kind of a big area that's marked. You know what I mean? It's a map of the entire. It's like this size, but it's the whole planet.
How well do we know? How well do we know the area?
Fairly well. You know the general. It's a desert. It's a desert area that's several hundred kilometers from the city. About 300 kilometers from here.
Oh, that's where we did. Insert job here. That's where we did.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, you guys went and you patrolled that area, just checked it out, looked for like bandits or something.
I remember that.
Did you see anything while you were there?
Lots of sand.
Like a lot?
Yeah. So much sand.
Well,
The area that's covered by the mark is probably 30 or 40 kilometers across.
But I remember.
So it's
I
pretty
remember when we were
big.
out
sneak
there.
by you too.
Is it a hex that they're talking about?
Yeah.
So we need to go look at this. Alright. So there's some kind of Starlink facility here. I'm assuming since we patrolled the area, it's pretty well hidden.
There's it's more of a. There is sand in the desert, but it's more like out west with buttes and a lot of stone and that kind of stuff too. So there are places that a Starlink facility could be hidden out there. That wouldn't just mean just burying it under the sand. Oh, Bo, did you do water?
Yeah.
If you want better water,
Yes, please.
I brought these guys. If you want to.
Oh, this guy has a filter in it.
Oh, does that filter? Okay, 'cause it's just. I figured I could start filtering the water for people.
I want to play with the water.
Here. So I figured we'd do this, and then at least the water's not quite as awful, gross, disgusting as the water here.
Should we go get a soda too?
Unfortunately, there's some diet soda.
No, I'm gonna run down to the machine real
I
quick.
bought the wrong kind, and then there's this awful. It's called Dr. Lin,
Dr. Len?
which is like
I don't even trust that a little bit.
Dr.
it's what's the name of that? What's the name of that store up on 150 near the Peebles?
Peabody's?
What?
Peabody's?
No. What's the store that's? It's a grocery store. That's
Ingles?
Ingles. It was from Ingles. It's like their generic. It's not very good.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried one. It's like real. It's like less than sweet Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I'm gonna get my generic from.
Where's Bo going?
He's gonna go to the drink machine. I'm getting my generic from Food Line from now on. They have really sweet Dr. Pepper. Dr. Chill. Dr. Chill. Anyway, so yeah, that's the location. It's a pretty broad area because it's not like tightly defined on the map. Yeah.
So I propose we go do a careful search of this area and also try and see where any equipment is going in the area.
I think we should go soon. They're gonna get information that we were there at the warehouse.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
pretty
Are you
obvious.
writing on my map?
I don't know.
Stop it! Okay.
What a guy.
I think it's probably pretty obvious we were there, man.
Yeah, pretty obvious. You love survivors.
could have been a tornado.
Should I just should have killed them all?
Depends. Who do you guys think was talking in there? Who are those two different? Who are the people? Do you think? Just
Bad guy.
Bad guys. Okay. Bad.
It said Baronet would pay, so it wasn't the Baronet's people. More than likely.
If we can get to the Baronet before those guys,
Yeah.
with whatever information we find,
We can beat our employers there. You'll be home.
Depends on who that was. Who was in the warehouse? I know. I know exactly what's going on. I even know
Either way,
where
we
it's
should
at.
head there as soon as possible to grab whatever's there.
Like when? Well, it's up to you. Like
Oh,
right now.
ASAP.
I think we should go now.
Okay.
It's like now.
You've got drop ships right here in the warehouse. You could use them to get there really quickly.
Socky, check this pistol out.
Yeah, it's pistol right there, sir.
Oh.
You need me to recharge it, bruh?
Yes.
Let me put it in the plug here. I have a little problem here. Man, I'm hungry. I'm gonna make some dinner real quick.
that's some tech you got there.
He recharges it. It's recharging. It'll take like 20 seconds. Stay with it.
Go for it. I need more jetpack fuel.
I'm on it! Oh, no, it's not Gopher. That was Scooter. Oh, you're Scooter. No, yours. I thought yours was Scooter.
Mine's Gopher.
Oh, it's Gopher. Okay. I was thinking Scooter from Muppet Show.
Yes.
That's why he's all bouncy. Okay, I'm on it.
We're all heading to the. Yeah, we're all heading
Healing up the jetpack.
Go there.
Yeah, you guys decided to quickly get to the location before anybody else could. You take the map, I assume.
By the way, dropships have weapons, so.
Yeah, they're on. Dropships and jump ships are kind of off limits for attacking, though.
Yeah.
Because the tech cannot be replaced in a lot of cases.
Well, dropships can be.
Well, okay. Well, jump ships are totally off limits. Your jump ship's still in orbit.
What's a jump ship?
Jump ships can go between star systems.
It's a ship that you can do
Yeah, the jump drives are actually teleporters, essentially. You have to get a certain distance from the gravity field, and then they basically instantaneously jump to other star systems.
Nice. It takes a couple weeks to recharge.
And it takes a long time to get to the actual location where you can jump. So it takes a while.
That's pretty cool.
So you guys board your mechs, you get on board one of the two of the drop ships. You have to say two of them to get 5 of you, and launch from the facility. En route, you get a radio message. It's on an official channel. It's from your bosses.
The Baronet.
The Baronet. Yeah, it's actually from, what's his name? What is his name? Tristan. Mr. Tristan. Where are you people think are going?
We did kind of forget about our job.
Get back on. What?
Patrol.
Who's going to talk to him?
We're going on patrol.
We maintain radio silence.
Maintain radio silence.
What's the call? Are you going to respond or maintain
We
radio
were
silence?
Yeah,
responding.
Are you responding?
Going on patrol.
You're reaching up to the and
Yeah.
you're responding.
We're going on patrol.
You're needed in the capital city at once.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, then you say, okay, what are you guys doing?
Headed
Pilots of
over to
the
capital
drop
city.
ship. That's where you came from.
I think we're losing you, Essex.
No, you can do that. You can do that. You do it on the actual board there. You guys are kind of in the cockpit because it's easier that way. And you say, well, I think we're losing you, Essex.
What was that?
Well, we're needed in the capital immediately.
We ain't gonna make any money in the capital.
Right.
You don't know that.
Tristan's voice comes and says, we have a report of 2 mechs attacking Baronet men. Please respond immediately.
Sounds like a hoax.
No, it's the official channel. You know this is legit. But yeah, you can still say that. No reply? Any reply?
I don't know anything about that.
Are you actually replying?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know anything
I
about
don't know anything about that.
that. You will return to the capital to answer some questions immediately.
Alright. We're not gonna. We'll return, like. Do all of us in return? Or just
I'm about to say we're in 2 ships.
I'm just telling you guys what's coming over the intercoms.
2 ships.
Yeah, 2 ships.
We should actually decide who went with you.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're in the other dropship by yourself.
I guess I'll turn around
Fair
and
enough.
talk to him.
Okay. You tell the pilot, he's like, okay, boss.
Coming down.
No, he's turning your dropship around.
Oh God!
That's why we were all in the other one.
I hate that pilot.
You guys all had to draw straws if you get stuck with him. Short straw. You're heading back to the capital. The rest of you guys are. You get another radio call that they need to. That Tristan wants all of you back at the capital.
Radio silence.
Yeah.
Okay, no reply. Except for. What the hell is Carlos? Damn it! I want to say Jose and Chico and every other name. You guys continue on towards the desert. You're flying back to the capital.
That probably won't take very long. I doubt we were gone that long. We were that far away.
No, you weren't. You were maybe 30, 40 clicks away. When you're approaching the warehouse where you've made your base, there are, like, military vehicles around it. Lots of them, like 10 little, like, tanks and that kind of thing.
Ooh,
That can be
thanks.
problem.
That's what the pilot says. Woo! Hey, look at them! There's a whole bunch of them! He's still heading in. He's still following orders until he gets some kind of rescinded order. Because there's a place for you guys to land a dropship, and then it can be moved into the warehouse. And he's heading for that spot that you guys always land on. And once you land, you see soldiers heading, infantry heading towards the dropship.
Okay, well I'm just gonna, because they're infantry, I'm probably gonna be smart about this. Not take my pistol, sit it there, where it's not in my hands, and I'll just get shot.
Well, no, you can have it holstered too.
Okay, I'll just keep it holstered.
Yeah, you guys have holsters. It's not like you have to carry your guns. And you walk out of the dropship.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, they grab you and they hustle you into an APC, and then they drive you down to where Tristan's main office is, which is the captain. And then he shows up and he wants answers about what you were doing in the warehouse last night, or no, an hour ago.
All right.
Yeah, you guys immediately decided to go. Which was, meanwhile, you guys are.
Hope that other guy's okay. Oh, is that talking about the warehouse?
Oh, yeah.
No, he said he was going to go back, but you guys said radio silence, and I'm assuming continued on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gives you an address at the warehouse.
Okay,
Blah, blah, blah.
I told him, well, last night
And it was just an hour ago.
we had our IR turned on. Well, just an hour ago, we had our IR turned on, and I saw laser fire exchanged in the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
So we wouldn't see what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we broke into the warehouse, and I told them to surrender and not open fire. There was fire from the warehouse.
Those are Baronet men that you decided to...
I didn't shoot any of them. I didn't do anything. I was just trying
Where's
to...
the map?
What map?
The map that was taken by a man on a jetpack. There was another man hanging who was apparently wearing a duster who fits the description of one of your mercenary crew.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
As does the man with the jetpack.
I wasn't wearing
I just realized I'm the only one that was.
Oh, no, you were in the jetpack, but you were.
Well,
but
no,
you,
no one alive, so.
like street clothes.
Yeah, but they could still give a description of you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
No, I literally don't. I was going on patrol.
Uh-huh. So the fact that other members of your mercenary squad interrupted a government meeting, murdered a bodyguard, and then apparently murdered a bodyguard. From what little we can recognize of the body, there were laser wounds, and he was crushed to death. If your valiant IR is so great, maybe you shouldn't be walking around stepping on people. He seems really, really angry.
If there was a body on the ground, how was I supposed to see that with IR? It would have been in the background.
He blows that off.
That's something that you literally can't.
There was report. There was a report of a Phoenix Hawk painted red with profanity written all over it, grabbing another of the mercenaries. That places 3 of you at the scene. Yeah, nobody alive saw you. And 4 of you, because you were outside.
Stupid arms don't work.
Because what kind of, a commando, is that what it is?
Yes, a commando.
A commando was outside and reportedly told one of their senior staff bodyguards not to move.
There were people shooting, that's all I know, and he went and got somebody. I told him that was the entire thing. There was somebody standing over with guns.
Where are the rest of them?
I don't know.
Alright, come on. Some guards are with you. They've disarmed you now, too. They've taken the weapon out of the holster. And they escort you to a radio room. And they say, call your men and tell them to come back right now. You guys are probably halfway there, about 150 kilometers out of the city at this juncture. Unless you want the pilot to really bust ass and get there right now. Otherwise, he's just doing cruising speeds.
This seems a little fast.
What?
This entire thing seems a little fast.
You busted up a government meeting with mechs. Some of the few mechs on the planet. There's not a whole lot of mechs on the planet.
To save our...
How far do you think we are now?
It took them a while to process him.
Yeah.
But then they called you back. You still had to get back. You guys were out 15 minutes or so before they called you back.
Not where they could see us, right?
Or who? Were you guys?
Yeah.
No, you guys kept going. They probably got you on radar.
There's not much they can do against a dropship. So.
No, there's not. They could shoot it down. They maybe could shoot it down depending on planet defenses, but at the same time...
More than likely they can't even shoot it down.
Alright, this is what we do. No one ever saw
You know,
me
they had
there.
plenty of time to get you, and you came back to
No one
them.
saw me there last night. All they wanted was you three for the
And they
question.
want you to call your...
They barely saw me. They only saw a yellow building.
You want to be the only one of us who has a
One guy
jetpack.
saw you really
Very
well.
briefly.
Very briefly.
Like a yellow wind.
One guy saw you very clearly. You were not seen, but you said you weren't there, so...
Yeah, I told
you
them
know that they know you were there.
I was there.
Nobody saw you.
Drop
And nobody saw you, but they saw your mech, so that's pretty much the same as seeing.
Drop me and I'll go to the location and I'll stake it out while you guys answer the questions.
Man, I don't want to ask you no question.
They won't be looking for Carlos.
There's big
That
money in
sounds
this.
like a good idea because we get to get rid of Carlos.
And if I see any activity,
Alright,
I
I
radio.
contact them on the
You guys are having this
Oh, yeah,
discussion
human
when
racism.
the government channel clicks, comes on again, and what do you want to say to them? What are you going to say?
Apparently our employers want to speak with us.
Okay, then I
We all
do
would
that whole
return.
thing.
Well, are you guys going back? What is the plan?
Dropping off.
That's what he says, radio silence.
Dropping off Hernandez.
Okay.
That's what my guy does. He gives him a new name every time, except for when he was calling for him to help him.
They will be able to tell with radar if you guys land to drop on mech on and then launch it. They might not be able to pick up the mech, but they will
Jump
see. There's a good chance that they'll be able to tell that you landed, and they'll know. They'll at least have the. They might be able to guess that you deployed somebody.
Yeah.
Could I not?
I'm throwing you guys that information in advance.
Can they-
None of this has happened yet. This is just coming to
Can't
say
he,
we want to talk.
he can deploy without the mech fully landing. He can jump deploy.
His does have a jump stat, doesn't it?
We have jump jets.
I think that you're gonna have to.
Mine's the only one that doesn't jump, I think, out of our group.
I say
Yeah, if he has jump jets, he can jump.
we go in and pick Traynor up and then we hightail it back. And
Go ahead and pick Traynor up.
yeah,
Get her alive.
You're just gonna like walk in there, hey, give us training.
with
Go
mechs.
to your fucking city.
We got mechs.
They have mechs too. Some.
They have some. There's some mechs. Not many. That's why you guys were hired.
There's something of extreme value at this location that the government wants, but we haven't. So
By the way, are you gonna leave the map with him?
The map, yeah. Right now the map's on the jump ship. Just FYI. You've got it. I'm assuming you grabbed it up before you left because you're the guy using the map guy.
yeah, I'm back.
I gotta give it to him, by the way, so it's not on the ship.
I'm not getting it for this guy.
You don't want to take it
What
back.
for?
You don't want to take it back.
I don't want to take it back.
No. You can't. You except for radio contact,
Okay.
talking with them. They're taking away your personal radio, which I don't think would have the range anyway, as far away as you guys are right now. So you've got radio contact with them over official channels.
I mean,
I wouldn't tell them anything.
I would think through intuition we would all know that it must have something to do with the magic.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want to like have that on the ship during the search.
I don't want to give it back.
You have 6th sense. You should be knowing this.
Burn it.
It all feels really, really suspicious to you.
It does. So I want to keep it and just do it myself.
You can't because you have to go back.
He doesn't have to.
I'm just
He
waiting for
could
you guys
throw
to
the
you
map
guys.
out the window.
Right now you're
I've
just
got a
flying.
jetpack.
I'm waiting to hear what you're gonna go there just on your jetpack.
Maybe.
I'm waiting to hear what you guys are actually doing.
What do you have to
He's
do?
told you.
Alright,
you
since
need to
we're
come
halfway
back.
there-
There's been radio silence
Why
and
don't you
flying
just
so
drop me
far.
off right here?
I did my
I'll
little
rest
spill
of the
on
way.
ground.
It'll take a long time.
With my
Yeah, he said halfway there, and it was 150 kilometers.
Yeah, it's still 150 clicks to the location.
You all do what you want, but I'm dropping.
I'm starting to get ready.
Okay, you're gonna get it to your mech to drop.
You dropping where now?
Doing its own.
I'm going to the thing. I know where it is because we did a job there weeks ago.
Oh,
Carlos.
Yeah, he knows the general location of the desert.
There are hot drops where you just drop out of the mech. The land you go.
Are we looking to see if I can jump?
I am.
Just throw them in the water.